This is the McAwesome. All it took was a little bit of creative thinking, taking two different products and putting them together, and a little bit of initiative. It's kind of like opening your own business.
We are here at this wonderful establishment that we call McDonald's, and if we have to look at any business that's been successful over the past 50 years, it would have to be McDonald's or any fast food place, because we are one of the most obese countries in the world. Why? I don't know, because China has a bigger population than we do. But if we're going to look at business writing, I had to sit down with one of my managers to truly see if writing will be as extensive as I researched in my paper. Now, due to the high-end traffic, I kind of got to yell at you right now, and I couldn't film the interview that I had scheduled with one of my managers, but she pretty much told me that most of the writing she had to do was prior to getting the management position. Now, given this is at McDonald's, and I'm not really seeing myself as becoming a big-time manager at McDonald's, because if I did that, I probably wouldn't be making the kind of money that I want to make. And the kind of money I want to be making, I'm going to be making memos, resumes, contracts, a bunch of different types of papers that really don't involve much of the managers here at McDonald's. So I'm about to go over with you the several different types of writing and business writing that I'm going to be experiencing as an entrepreneur and a big businessman. Everyone in business wants to be over the rainbow. But in order to get over that rainbow, you need a good resume. And a good resume is truly constructed by a simple outline of your basic accomplishments in your past work history. It states all your different work history and what you could give to the company that would be beneficial for the company in order for you to get over the rainbow.
Probably the most important factor alongside the business plan is the marketing plan. And the marketing plan is how you draw in your business, who your customer base is, and how to gain national attention. Without a good marketing plan, your business is going to go nowhere, because marketing is what gains you customers. Without a marketing plan, your business plan is guaranteed to fail. So as long as you have a great marketing plan in place, you're guaranteed to be a great entrepreneur.
The basic foundation for legal guidelines within a business is a contract. Now, contracts are perhaps one of the most important roles when starting a business. You need to know your contracts. You have express contracts, implied contracts, and contracts over seal. Most of the contracts I will be dealing with in my own business will be express contracts, which are oral or written agreements that define definite terms that need to be agreed upon. Now, this is a business with a contract. This is a Toyota Prius. I know most people don't like driving Priuses, but just bear with me. This is a contract this is a business without a contract. You're just heading down a road that you're going to crash. There's no way around it. If you try and get through the legal scene without any contracts or with as little contracts as possible, you're probably going to get screwed over, and there will be a firefighter on the side of the road looking at you inside of your business. Some of the more miscellaneous writings I'll be dealing with in my small business will be letters and emails and memos. Now, this will probably make up about 75% of my writing career after college, because I will be writing letters and emails and memos every day, probably 5 days a week, even 7 days a week if I have to contact people outside of my business. Now, the best way to construct these is to take some classes in college that actually focus on these, but I took a couple classes in high school that helped me with writing cover letters, with writing business memos, and several things like that. So as long as you just take certain classes and you kind of know the general idea of it, or you take even an apprenticeship under a business and you understand how the memos and the business plans are worked, then you'll be golden as far as letters and memos go. Overall, I will be faced with a lot of stress during my entrepreneurship career. Stress and entrepreneurship go hand in hand. There will be a bunch of different documentations, and writing will be a very big part of my career. And the best advice I've ever received was never fail. And you know what? I haven't failed yet, at least in the business area. So we got to make our future awesome.